back. Sorry it's been a bit that I've been gone for the month of March, but there will be videos coming this week and next week and stuff, so don't worry, I have videos planned for this month. I just needed a mental health month. I needed a day to just relax and just read nonstop and just, you know, chill out a little bit. And honestly, I'm not used to this whole YouTube thing and stuff, and so my confidence isn't supposed to be what it should be. And I have a little bit of anxiety, so that kind of just makes it even worse. But I love books, and I love talking about them, and I like sharing them, and I figured if I have a little audience, then I have a little audience, but at least it's someone who wants to listen to what I recommend, wants to see what I have read, and yeah, so let's start this book haul. This is, I did a little shopping in March and April, and I acquired 15 plus books, and that should be, that's quite a bit, I think, but I could always spend for more. I mean, if the money was there, I would definitely do it. First book I got is The Inmate by Frida McFadden. Yeah, I tried reading The Coworker, and for some reason I couldn't get into it. And so I figured just that one book probably is just like the rest of them, so I just didn't stop. I stopped reading her books. But I've been hearing other people's thoughts, and there's how many stars this book has sometimes and stuff, so I thought I'd just give it another shot. Maybe it was just the book that I didn't like. So I think it was The Housemaid. That's what it was, The Housemaid, the very first one that she became really popular with. So yeah, I got The Inmate, so I'm hoping it's good. A little bit more suspense, you know, with this one. So we'll go with, so that's that. And then people have been talking a lot about Before I Let You Go. And I had this book a long time ago, and then I just figured, you know what? I'm not gonna have a chance to get to that. I keep pulling it away, you know, pulling it off, and all of a sudden I decided I'm gonna sell it, so I sold it. And then now people are talking about it, and they're saying it's a really good book, that I should actually give it a chance. So I bought it, and I am gonna give it a chance, and it's Before I Let You Go by Kennedy Ryan, and I also bought part 2. So, part 1 and part 2. I heard they're good, so I'm excited to read those. Here's another Frida McFadden book I got, The Coworker. I definitely want to see what this is about. So hopefully it'll, yeah, it'll give us some insight on what it's about, really. I mean, coworkers, when you get a bunch of females working together, that is not good sometimes. So anyway, that's my opinion. So yeah, I got The Coworker, so hopefully that kind of spooks me up a bit. I got the famous Elsie Silver book, Wild Love, the Rose Hill series, and I got that. Yep. It's a baby mini chunker, so, but hopefully it's good. We'll see. Haven't even read her other books. I have them, and I have not read them. They're in here somewhere. Then I also got The Push. I heard it a couple of times before in the past, you know, through other people's recommendations, and I just kept putting it off. And then I saw this one recommendation, and I'm like, this is like the 3rd time this book has popped up, and great reviews. So I said, okay, I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it. So I got it, and from what I heard, it's with people who have special powers, I think. So that just kind of intrigued me a little bit. I go in blind sometimes with most of my books. You know, I just kind of like pick it up, maybe read a little bit in the back, and then I start reading. So yeah, that's The Push, and that is by Ashley Audrain. This one I got. I mean, I heard rumors that it was that it's a good book. It's, but for me, what sold me on the book, I never said judge a book by its cover, but I did. And it's this one, and it's so pretty with the bright pink and the blue and stuff. And I was like, a bridesmaids for, I don't know. But then I just, I thought sometimes, and I hear she has other books, Megan Quinn, and I just haven't had a chance to read it. So I thought I'll give it a shot and give it a go. And since I like the book cover, I might as well try to see if I will enjoy her writing and her style of writing and her stories. Okay, so that's for Megan Quinn, Bridesmaid for Hire. So there's that one. Okay, now this one intrigued me very much. It is under a different name, and it's Heartless Hunter. But I think in the UK they call it the Crimson Moth. But if you buy it here, it's Heartless Hunter. So if I'm wrong, please let me know down below. If I'm right, then there you go. That's what because I was tempted to buy the Crimson Moth as well, but I wasn't. But they say it's the same book, so we'll see. But I heard good things about this book. I hear that it's a great book. Enemies to Lovers. And I believe he's a hunter. Well, duh, that's what the book says. I believe he's a hunter, and he grows close to the girl he's hunting. So, that trope. Next one is, I have another book, and I haven't read it yet, but I love having my two books together, and I haven't read My Dark Romeo, so My Dark Desire is the next book that I bought, and it's by L.J. Shine and Parker S. Huntington. And yeah, so I got the second book to that. So trying to see if I have it back here with me, but I don't see it. Okay, the next one, it was kind of like a impulse buy. I love books about fantasy and about mostly fantasy and mostly like paranormal romance or like dark romance, or I do like some general fiction books, but I just love the stories for fantasy and vampires. I love vampires and werewolves and stuff like that. That really, it's a story, it's what intrigues me, it's what I like. But I do give other books another chance. So like this book I'll talk about right now is by Kristen Hanna, and it's called The Woman. And this is for my book club here where I live, and physical book club. And this is the book that we read, and I read it, and it was so good. And I forgot what they call them. Is it nonfiction, fiction, general fiction, literature fiction? I don't know, but it was really good. I loved it, and it was just amazing. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be boring. I thought it was like, I don't read these books, but I actually found it I was more intrigued and more like, I didn't, especially reading about war and stuff, but it really talks about what not only men, but women. Some people would say women don't fight in the Vietnam War, and they did. There were nurses. There was other things they did and stuff, so they saw just as much. And I think in this book it kind of tells you a little bit that these women here also suffered something, and also went through the same things that the men went through when it started of coming back, you know, turning to drugs and suicide and stuff like that. So being homeless and not, it's definitely sad, but it was a great book. I really liked it. It was really, really awesome. So there's that one. I also got this. I just saw it on, I think it was Book Talk, or if it was someone's on Facebook's little book clubs that I joined. And it's called How Does It Feel? And it's by Janine O'Reilly. But I don't know, about a woman who's a biologist kind of finds herself in a different world, and they think she's an assassin, and she's not. She's just a biologist. But it is, I'm interested to see where it goes. You know, what story is gonna be spinned in this book. I also got, so far I'm already I'm on book 8 of the Zodiac Academy, so I bought 8.5, Beyond the Veil, and then I got number 9, which is also a big chunker of a book, and not floppy whatsoever. But it has, let's see, this has, I'm sorry, I got stuck. I started reading a little bit. That's funny. I would have left you sitting there. Okay, yeah, this got up to 764 pages. Somehow it looks bigger to me. So there's those two. I did get How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwang. I heard this was a good book. So like I said, I go in blind. I don't, maybe sometimes read the back a little bit. But like if I'm standing in line and there's a long line, then I'll start looking through my books and stuff. But usually I like just to go hear about them and then just go in myself, buy the book and experience it for myself. So yeah. And that's it. How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwang. This one has been getting a lot of hype, and I can't wait to get my hands on it this summer. So it's Abby Jimenez, Just for the Summer. Heard good things about it. I can't wait to read it, so I'm excited. And hopefully it'll be up in my next TBR to read for the month of May. So we'll have to figure how to get it so we can kind of, not cheat, but just kind of see what we can do. So this would be part of my TBR for May. We also got, by Elle Kennedy, Girl Abroad. Girl Abroad. And she also comes in pink. So, but I'm going to use the pink one because the pink one is my favorite. And this one I'll keep as well. Next story is the new one by Emily Henry, Funny Story. Got this not too long ago, so I can't wait to read Emily Henry's book. I heard it was good. And then I got some, well, I love the first one. It was Coach by Devoney Perry. Second one is called Blitz. Don't mind the butt. Just hide that. I'm kidding. But yeah, so this looks good. I don't know if I want to read this or if I want to read Girl Abroad or Summer. I wish I knew how to make a decision. It makes it difficult sometimes for me. Okay, the next book is called Pucking Around. This is another new one that was floating around YouTube. So I got this one, and this one, floppy. I love that. Pages just lay down. They just lay down for you nicely. So that's Pucking Around. And the last book I have to share is Praise. So yeah, that was a little bit more than 14 books, but it was a good book. Oh, and another one that I got that I read was Forget Me Not. And so that one was a good one too, but this is really nice. I enjoyed it. Well, I guess that's it. That's all I have. I just wanted to share the new books that I got. Next video will probably be what I read in March and April. Hopefully I'll get that out soon, and then and not be late like I have been. So that's what we're gonna do, because I have plans and I made plans, and I know what I want to do for the future when it comes to filming videos and stuff. It's still going to take time for me to get there to that level that these girls and YouTube have, up to 500,000 people in their group and stuff, and it's just amazing. And I hope that I get to that. So anyways, it was good seeing you. If you just showed up and you liked it, please hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. And if you're here already and you've come before, then I want to say welcome and thank you. I appreciate your support. Okay, that's it. Thanks. Bye, guys.